absolutely been tearing it up on the online world with that. And we might have been confused once again because we might see another Peach.
Yeah, I mean, just when you think you have the answers, Jade's fate changes the questions. And the Peach is going to be decked out in black and yellow and looking to make Amaryllis black and blue. As we are going to Losers Eighths, to Town and City we go. And yeah, it's a stage that I can't really blame Amaryllis for playing favor to. You kind of want as much distance between yourself and Peach's big, giant A button attacks as possible. But Amaryllis at the same time, you have that great equalizer in the Levin Sword. It really is a matter, though, if Jade's fate is going to be willing to be caught by it.
Yeah, staying away from Peach's assets is definitely one of the smartest things to do for sure in these stages like this. So a wider stage definitely helps. Also, you get the ability to get the PK, excuse me, not the PK Fire, the Arc Fire carries with these setups on these platforms too. So it still works pretty well for Amaryllis, especially with the side blast zones. Sneak out a couple early kills with that strong Levin back air, but Peach also able to take it like really strong advantage of that. I definitely like the way Jadesfate has been playing, not overcommitting to much, recognizing the charge and get to take out that first stock.
Give me the crown, says Jade's fate, drawing first blood in this best of 3 losers eighths clip. Amaryllis, lest we forget, capable of making these monstrous losers bracket runs, as we have seen, going all the way to grand finals with the sword of that Robin, and certainly showing a very good Bayonetta to go at it. Not even a couple weeks ago, you saw Amaryllis showing out in a fusion tournament, and it's just one of those things that you can never fully count out, especially as that platform comes in and Jade's fate makes their exit off of the top, involuntarily so, but an exit nevertheless. That Stitch Face is going to be wasted, and Amaryllis, the Amaryllis, is going to take the second stock in grand fashion.
My goodness, how to immediately get the momentum back into your favor. I was just talking a little bit ago about being able to get those carries off of that center platform. You got this the Arc Fire into the up smash. Great way to take over the game. And then all of a sudden you just decide, okay, you know what? I'm going to steamroll this Peach real quick because I caught their defensive options. And, you know, Jade's fate trying to answer a second ago, but going to get unfortunately gonna miss the ledge trap attempt, and that's gonna let Amaryllis get back on stage.
Good parry there by Jade's fate to avoid that jab. Amaryllis, excuse me, maybe thinking, you know, if I hold jab long enough, I can gather on a little bit more damage and extend my lead, because that's how Peach tends to win, doesn't it? I mean, just in terms of the damage counter, you do not notice it, but she can lull you to sleep into this false sense of security, like, oh yeah, I'm up 2 stocks. You know, I can just kind of do this, and then, well, Amaryllis is fully woke, and that is going to be a 2-stock victory on the back of some great play. And if you did not get the chance to clip that stock before, Chris, I'm going to have to allow you, the people, an opportunity to do it one time. Take that and rewind it back.
Run it back for the people real quick. Catching that air to air, recognizing the attempt to go for the recovery and just going straight out there, not wasting a single second to get that downer. Absolutely well played. And also, speaking of what you just mentioned before, characters that make you go, wait, how did I get here? Where'd this damage come from? And you just saw that from Robin, getting stuck at the ledge, being forced into a grab situation because of Arc Fire, just demolishing that stock, and then right after that dying at 80 on Town and City after that Levin up smash with that rage. Absolutely disgusting. And the beginning of the game did not spell the tale to be told for the rest of that game, because after that second stock was taken, things just went haywire fast for and Amaryllis tore that game apart.
Yeah, I honestly am guilty of not knowing a whole lot about Amaryllis before that. Obviously, is a good friend to a lot of people in Tri-State, and certainly befriends a lot of people in the Long Island area, which is kind of its own little beast, if I'm being completely honest, as we go to Pokemon Stadium for game number 2. But Amaryllis, I have to say, I am so impressed with what this young individual brings to the table on such a consistent basis, Ajax, because it's one thing to be on stream and, you know, say that, okay, yeah, I'm willing to get these licks in, and But this is what I'm talking about, Ajax.
I have
Whenever
to
you see the lights shine on Amaryllis, it's like it's showtime and they just switch it on. They know that the show is all about them. And when the pressure is on Ajax, they do not shy away.
The Apollo is not ready, man. And the way that Amaryllis has been playing, like you said, regularly hyped up by, our own Hangman as one of the more talented players of recent. And we see why. And one of the top most tilting things that Peach players hate is when their turnip gets grabbed and used against them. And oh my God, not even getting a chance to play the game right now. Jadesfate was starting off that first game so well, but really has not been able to get the emergency kit to shut down this bleeding because it has been going fast and we need some big damage on the board to stop this soon.
Trying to chain together the arc fires, it's something that we have seen all too often from Robin players in this game and the prior iteration of Smash. It's something that when you get caught in it, it's never fun and you're not playing the game. And now Jadesfate, playing for their tournament life, they're going to have to take 3 successive stocks to do it. And that's every 1,000-yard journey, every 1,000-mile journey begins with a single step. And that's certainly what Jadesfate just took there by taking that first stock. But, I mean, Amaryllis playing this game pretty well.
Yeah, that first step for Peach consistently being that down tilt. You always want to watch out at low percents for that down tilt. Unluckily for Amaryllis, not a lot got taken out of it, but it seems like Jadesfate is starting to get a hang of things, starting to slow it down. Obviously, you only have one last stock to play with here, or you're getting knocked out of tournament, but a big key factor is avoiding these trades. When you're a stock up like that, as a Robin, especially right now,
into the Nosferatu.
Get that extra.
I love it.
Get that heal back, man. Just get that extra damage on. It was so good. Now you got kill percent too, with much less room to work with. And that Levin is going to take it out. All trades work in the favor of Robin in that point. Amaryllis tore that set apart. I am very impressed with the way that Jadesfate was playing at the start, but just Amaryllis just kind of steamrolled the game away.
What did I say? The Amaryllis. And that is how we're going to end this thing off. And the dominant start to this game coming through, and we're going to see, you just you must have used your jump, miscalculated your recovery, but this is just a stock well earned. You get that down throw, and then you take aim and you fire away, and Amaryllis does not miss from there.
That was beautiful conditioning. Just going up there, forcing the air dodge out. The only thing that Jadesfate could have done there, anticipating, is the up B. And even so, if you up B there, you're putting yourself in a spot to get punished because Amaryllis is going to be able to get up there with a nair or a fair anyways. So that whole stock was just so beautifully played. And the fact that Amaryllis was able to force out that air dodge was a key factor to that edge guard. Just so impressive. It's very hard to see zoners consistently pull out ways to get you in frame shots like that, but Robin is a different beast in the form. The tactician through and through, getting you both into melee and the zoning aspect. I really like Amaryllis' Bayo, but that Robin was just disgusting.
So Amaryllis moving on by a score of 2-0. They will be facing Skew in losers quarterfinal action. On the other side, we see Straw Hat and EQ. EQ is up by a score of 1-0, so Straw Hat in very real danger of being knocked out here. The winner will go on to face Luma, but coming up next, I believe, is going to be winners final, and I will ask Chris for confirmation on that. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Winners finals it is. Got Lights and Web.